Hi, this is Jim Urban. Welcome to Saturday Spotlight. I'm here with Jason Van Gotten with Van Gogh Inspections, and we're going to talk a little bit today about home inspections. In fact, Jason is my #1 home inspector. Doing a typical inspection today here with Jason, testing out the garage doors right now. Well, how did we meet exactly?
Through another contact, Jim, of yours, a lady by the name of Shar Atencio, who does mortgage lending. And Shar was my mortgage lender when I purchased my homes in Colorado. And that's how Jim and I were introduced, and gave me an opportunity to work with you personally.
She does a good job, by the way, too.
She does.
Yes. So how many clients have you helped over these last 6 years?
I've helped in excess of 1,400 clients.
Wow, that's really cool. Jason's in here inspecting the bathroom right now, checking the water pressure and toilet, tubs, sinks. So what makes you different than the typical inspection company? Because we all know there's a lot of inspection companies out there, so
Correct.
Why don't you elaborate on that a little bit?
I think what makes me a little bit different from my competition are a couple of different things. The first thing is just my communication skills with the client, education around the home system.
So what areas of town do you service?
I'll kind of look at it from a geographical perspective, northeast, west, south. So my north border is no further north than Erie. My east border really no further than Bennett. South border, Castle Rock, and the western border of Boulder.
Jason runs the dishwasher, checked out all the appliances, checking out ceiling fans, checking out windows, checking out fireplace. What do you enjoy most about what you do?
The people interaction. Getting to meet new people every day, getting to see a new home every day. But definitely the people interaction is what I enjoy most about my job.
It's a people business, really.
It's a people business.
Jason will check out your gas log fireplace.
So this might seem like an obvious answer to you, but why should everyone get a home inspection?
Jim's right on that question. It's pretty easy from my perspective, but I think if I'm looking at it from your perspective as a potential buyer, I would want to know the overall condition of the home.
Tell us a little bit about your interactive inspection report with pictures,
right.
and what does the interactive really mean?
Okay. My inspection reports are a little bit different again from my competition, and that is that mine are interactive, and interactive means that I've got embedded links inside those reports. So not only are you getting the information that I'm providing in the report, but my report actually has embedded links that you can click on and get more information as it relates to the system, relates to the limitation of me inspecting that system, or any recommendations.
Jason goes all around the house and checks all the vents for their temperature readout.
Well, and we've talked about the 5 major components of the house. Let's talk a little bit about the radon, because that's always the big debate, when I'm working with a client and
Sure.
the buyer's getting ready to buy the house.
Yes.
Should I get a radon test or not? And so the question is, should a buyer get a radon test, and what is radon anyway?
Sure. That's always a big debate for most people in the state of Colorado. Keep in mind that the state of Colorado is the 4th highest state in the contiguous United States for high radon readings. Radon gas is the 2nd leading cause to death to smoking, so lung cancer.
Lung cancer.
Yes.
Let's kind of wrap it up here,
Okay.
and let's talk a little bit about what does it cost to have an inspection done, and including the radon.
Okay.
Or I know you break those 2 apart.
Sure,
so
definitely.
Go ahead and explain that.
And I'll break that down to generalities as well, just kind of a general rule of thumb of how most home inspectors derive their cost. They derive their cost based on square footage, and that's finished, not total, it's finished square footage. And then they also some derive it off of the age. So there might be an additional cost because the home is 90 plus years old.
Oh.
And they might have older systems, and those older systems take longer to inspect.
It's a longer inspection.
It's a longer inspection is what happens.
How long does an inspection typically last?
I usually say 1 hour for every 1,000 square feet. The average cost, I would say, on a 2,000 square foot home is going to run in the neighborhood of $275 to $325.
pretty reasonable.
Pretty reasonable. Typical radon costs I've seen run from anywhere from 105 up to 150.
When it comes time to check the furnace out, you don't want to mess around.
So the furnace is one of the most important parts of a home inspection, because Jason will actually determine if the furnace needs to be cleaned, serviced, and certified by a licensed heating contractor. He'll be able to determine if it's in that position where it needs to be done or not. I just want to say a couple last things, and I'll give you a minute too.
Okay.
That you know, when you actually buy a home through me, more than likely you're going to get Jason here, because he's done my inspections now for, gosh, a few years or more.
Yeah, 2 or 3 years now.
Yeah, exactly. And he does a phenomenal job. So I want to highly recommend Jason. Is there any last things that you would like to say?
No, I think it's been a pleasure having this opportunity to help you understand kind of the home inspection process. And Jim, I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk with you as well as your clients.
And lastly, what's your best contact information?
My best contact information would be my phone number, which is 303-250-8444. Or you can always reach me on the internet at weinspectcolorado.com.
And they can actually link into something on your website if they want to email you directly.
That is correct.
So yes. That's great.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much, Jason. I
Thank you,
appreciate
Jim.
it. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.